Good, bright, and beautiful Wednesday to everyone. Welcome to GardenStateWeather.com and GardenStateWeather.blogspot.com, providing superior forecasting for the northern mid-Atlantic 24 hours a day. I'm forecaster Robert Smith on this gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous looking Wednesday, the 15th of June, 2016. Lots of sunshine out there this morning, some cirrus clouds as well, but that's filtering in through the sunshine this morning. And so we've got beautiful temperatures this morning in the 50s to low and mid 60s in the Philadelphia metropolitan area, also already approaching the upper 60s to around 70 in New York City. It's just absolutely a beautiful, beautiful morning. Goes east, satellite visible this morning as it passes from east to west over the forecast region. We can see the cirrus clouds filtering in through the sunshine this morning. And we have a beautiful northwesterly flow, very little moisture composite here in the water vapor channel, and this is our big disturbance along a nearly stationary boundary well to our south that will be diving south and east across the region by tomorrow. We'll be on the northern fringe of this. And as we can see on Doppler this morning, the showers approaching ahead of the warm front here across the Great Lakes into western Pennsylvania and down into Maryland and the Virginias here. And this will stay to our south and west through today. And we have no tropical activity expected during the next 48 hours. And if you're going to the beach today or doing some surfing as well as some fishing, you're expecting sunny skies, temperatures in the mid-70s, west winds at around 5, becoming south in the afternoon, seas very calm at 1 to 2 feet. Surf temperature around 61. UVI index is very high, 8, so you're going to need your sunscreen out there. Low risk of rip currents for today. The next high tide cycles will be later this afternoon. And your pollen forecast basically on the medium side through the weekend. The only exception a little bit lower with some showers around it during the day tomorrow, and it's predominantly grass mold at this time. On the aviational weather deck today, it looks like another fine flying weather day across the region with high pressure nearby, but weakening sky cover today, mostly high and mid-level clouds, will increase throughout the day. Lower clouds and showers are expected for tonight as the warm front approaches from the southwest. Ceiling should drop to MBFR for a while in the showers tonight. Winds will be rather light today from the south, favoring a southeasterly direction, and a sea breeze likely to move through Atlantic City and east-southeast winds behind it in the afternoon, cooling the coastal plain. Now, Thursday and Friday, generally VFR, showers and thunderstorms are possible, especially across the southern half of the area that could lower conditions for a time. Then Friday night through Sunday, beautiful weather, VFR conditions. Right now outside of Newark, we are in VFR, and we have 66 degrees already, dew point 50, that's comfortable, relative humidity 56%, the wind is southwest at 5, few clouds, jet stream level 25,000, and we're expecting light rain late tonight into early tomorrow morning. Right now outside of Philadelphia, and by the way, with that will be VFR conditions. In Philadelphia right now, 64, dew point 57, humidity 78%, few clouds at 7,000, 16,000, 26,000, and 30,000 on the ceilometer. We're expecting light rain showers to develop after midnight tonight into early tomorrow morning with basically VFR conditions in place. Let's do your forecasted temperature and wind direction over the next 5 days or 5 to 7 days. Out of the south during this afternoon, temperatures inland with a southwesterly flow getting into the low 80s. That's nice, low to mid 80s. Cooler along the coastal fronts here with the southerly flow and a sea breeze development during the afternoon. On Thursday, more clouds, showers around the region, southeasterly flow, temperatures in the low to the mid 70s, just shy of what's normal for this time of the year. A little bit much cooler along the coastal areas here of southern and central New Jersey as a result of that wind and the cooler ocean water temperatures, which are in the low 60s. And temperatures on Friday over the forecast region with the southeast wind still 75 to 80 degrees over the interior and the mid-70s right along the coastal beaches. On Saturday, we warm it up, still with the southeast flow, temperatures upper 70s to low 80s. Cooler along the south shore and east ends of Long Island, coastal New Jersey as well with the onshore wind and sea breeze effect. Sunday, again, the same story, temperatures in the low to the mid-80s interior sections, cooler along the immediate coast and south shore and east ends of Long Island, of course. Monday, we really warm it up briefly before changes occur. On Monday, temperatures will be well into the 80s, possibly reaching 90 in a few spots over the interior. Cooler right along the immediate coast with an onshore wind and southerly flow once again. And by Tuesday, we do it one more time with temperatures approaching the upper 80s to around 90 on Tuesday. And this will change as we head into the middle part of next week. Cooler air will be felt along the south shore and east ends of Long Island and, of course, the New Jersey coast. Weather Prediction Center's forecasted charts. Right now, the analysis, high pressure over the forecast region, or a warm front to the south and to the west of the forecast region. As we head on through the day into the afternoon, the warm front makes inroads northward, but it's probably going to stall out by the time we get into Thursday, with waves of low pressure diving southeast over the top of the upper level ridge here in the Midwest. One moving through the Virginias and off the southern mid-Atlantic. The other important one also diving south and east further away from our forecast region on Friday. This would be an indication of some light rain around the region on Thursday ahead and north of the warm front. Severe weather is not likely at this time as we have an onshore flow in place and a marine layer in place. We could still see some showers around on Thursday night and early Friday morning as the second wave now begins to dive down further to the south and east on this frontal boundary, and then beautiful high pressure builds in for Friday night and Saturday and Sunday, and this high is in control of our weather right into the weekend with some beautiful, beautiful weather conditions. Maybe perhaps a backdoor cold front or a trough axis moving through on Monday afternoon, but probably little in the way of any precipitation or just cloud cover scattered around the region and warm temperatures. High pressure southwest wind in control, warmer air mass in place, and that will continue into Tuesday before the next cold front moves into our region, and that will be coming close on Wednesday morning with some scattered showers and maybe a thunderstorm across the region, and then cooler air will be building in behind that frontal system during the midweek period. We'll start out with the NAM 4 kilometer, then extrapolate further as we go through the period. Here's our warm front with our disturbances rounding over the top of the ridge here into the Great Lakes region, then diving south and east through the region. As the warm front approaches, we could have more cloud cover and basically filtering in through the sunshine during this afternoon, but all the precipitation stays to our south and west until Thursday morning. Riding over the top of the front, some scattered showers and even some thunderstorms out through Pennsylvania, not out of the question. Now, the NAM model is a little bit further north than other models here, so we could have some convection or at least some moderate rain showers around the region as we approach rush hour and a little bit after that on Thursday morning. But after that, this area of low pressure, the second one rounding over the top of the ridge along the frontal boundary and driving south and east along the front, stays to our south and east, and the whole frontal boundary collapses or stays to our south, and then high pressure begins to build in to the forecast region over the weekend. And as we do this on Friday, we can see very little precipitation, just a backdoor chance of a shower over the north early, and then everything begins to dry out as we have a mid-level disturbance and possibly some convection or some afternoon shower convection during the afternoon, but most of the region will remain dry. This looks like it's going to be an outlier as we approach Saturday. Everything begins to dry out, high pressure is in control, and no precipitation is forecasted for the weekend. GFS takes that system and frontal boundary to the south, and by Saturday we're left with high pressure building in across the Great Lakes into the northern mid-Atlantic region. It's going to provide us with some very dry and beautiful weather conditions for the weekend, both Saturday and Sunday, with lots of sunshine across the region. And the next frontal boundary won't approach the region until Tuesday afternoon and evening, and that's when we could get some light showers or even a thunderstorm around the region Tuesday night or Wednesday morning before that front begins to stall out to our south. And it looks like the next frontal boundary moving in by the middle to the late part of next week. So for everything live, it's GardenStateWeather.com, GardenStateWeather.blogspot.com, Twitter, Facebook, and Google+. I'm forecaster Robert Smith. You have a spectacular Wednesday out there. Get out there and enjoy the weather. It's a beautiful, fine day, and we'll be back in video forecast discussion tomorrow morning.